Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another couch video. Professional body game. Professional body game. What's professional body game? That's what I term men, like businesses and stuff where men make money off of their muscular bodies. This is a very important thing. Because I was thinking about this the other day because I noticed a couple shows that are coming out. One is a show produced by Channing Tatum, the star of Magic Mike and Magic Mike XXL. They're doing a Magic Mike competition, reality show competition, where they're taking some ordinary guys and they're going to compete to basically be able to dance in one of those Magic Mike shows that they have in Las Vegas, which is another form of professional body game, where you got these male exotic dancers in Las Vegas dancing and everything in front of like women going crazy. And we know they all over the place anyway. You know, all these cities, it could be from like someplace like Las Vegas to bachelorette parties and stuff, where these guys get paid for their body builds and everything. And indeed, Tyler Perry, there's a show coming out produced by him called All the Queen's Men. That's going to have some actually professional dancers in that joint, but this is going to be a drama. And I was thinking about that the other day because, you know, you always got some guys, they still, I don't know, people, they want to fight against the whole body game. And I'm going to tell you what, my thing is this. Women are paying basically for a man's body. That's what they paying these guys. When women go to these dancers, or another form of professional body game are gigolos. Women are paying for those guys' body bills. Because if that, you know what, if they weren't paying like these dancers for their bodies or these gigolos for their bodies, and we ain't even getting into other, as Cousin T-Tar would call the male thought professions, like being a personal trainer or a massage therapist. We ain't gonna get into that. If women weren't paying, women will pay for what they find valuable. Think about it. Like anybody could do those things. And yeah, you got some guys who may do a personal, well, most personal trainers in shape, or maybe massage therapy, but most of them going to be in shape. And that's why I kind of kept that to the side. But if you look at dancing, male exotic dancing, those dudes, the majority of them have to be built. A majority of them have to be built, have to have that nice body. I did see one occasion where it was a dude out of shape, but he wasn't taking off his clothes, but he was more like a novelty. But you got to be that to get those women to get paid or to get to bachelorette parties. I'm going to tell you what, the first time I even got introduced to all that, and I'm working for the government, and I had an attorney, and this is when I was younger, really, really in shape, blowing away whatever I got now, blowing it away. It's just how it is. I'm older, whatever. But, you know, this woman actually said to me, an attorney actually said she was having a bachelorette party. She asked me to come dance at it. I'm like, I don't want to dance. She said that on me. I was like, yeah. I was like, wait a minute. But she was looking at the body. And I did catch it one time. I like turned around real quick and she was licking her lips. I was like, oh my goodness. But nah, think about something. You got women who will pay for that. The dancers or gigolos, or indeed, think about sex tourism. You got women who will travel, mainly from Europe and America, to places like the Caribbean, places like Ghana, the Gambia, over there in Kenya, to Bali, for guys with bodies. Turkey, they would travel there for guys with bodies, and these guys getting paid. Like, especially in the Caribbean, that's an unofficial part of their economy in some of those places. And I'm like, well, hold up. Because you get some guys and they be talking about, yeah, well, the body don't matter, you know, just as long as they got face and height. And yeah, those things are important. But when you're talking about the body, when you talking about the body. I mean, women paying for the muscles. Women pay. That's what they paying for. You know, they paying for it. A lot of guys don't want to get that, but I'm like, follow the money. Think about something. Something is always important when people will pay for it. That's why, you know, if people willing to pay for it, because, you know, if it wasn't their muscles, that means the guys could look anywhere as long as their faces were good. But you know, let's be real. Let's be real. Like with dancers, there's that phenomenon of what Cousin T taught, who trains male exotic dancers, called the ugly sexy play. It's mainly their bodies, especially you get a lot of places. Some of these dancers, they be having masks on and stuff, so how their face coming in. And that's what I'm saying. The main thing is their body. Now, if they handsome too, oh yeah, that's great. That's icing on the cake. But the main piece is the body. That's how crazy. If you watch women, if you really pay attention to women, that's what they go crazy over. No matter what they say, they always say, you know, women. I'll tell you something about women, because some guys will say, well, you know, they want the face because that's what they say in videos. And yes, they like a handsome face. They love a handsome face. In fact, I'll say they love a handsome face. You know, but let's be real. Most guys are average looking. Most men are average looking. You really got a tiny percentage. You got a face that drive a woman crazy like that. So what's the next thing you do? You get that body. Women paying for that muscles. They going crazy over that joint. They going crazy because I'm just being honest. Most men are average looking. So what they paying for in these different things? Body. Why they paying for it? Sex. That's what turns them on sexually. See, one of the things, and I need to really be talking about this more. A lot of men don't understand what actually turns a woman on sexually. They go over what they think turns them on. You got some guys actually think money turns a woman on. No, they don't turn them on at all. If that was the case, every single man who got money would have a woman who loved them if they were really turned on. They are not turned on by money. And they turned on by a man's physicality. Only thing they really like sexually turned on by a man even on his face is his lips. What he do with his lips? He kiss them, and you know, some men do a little bit more with those lips and that tongue. Hey, that's how it is. But yeah, that professional thing. Cause ask yourself. See, I was thinking about that, especially, you know, cause I started off talking about like male exotic dancing thing, and I'm surprised. As much as women like it, how big it's getting. I mean, it's becoming major. It's becoming more major. And all of a sudden, and there's a lot of people making money off of it. And we won't even get into some of these private parties where women will hire some dancers. Yeah, no, I'll throw that out there a bit. There are women, and I've known about this for a few decades, and this happens to this day. You get some professional women, some corporate women, and they'll have these parties in the hotels or some private place, maybe some mansion that's out of the way, and they'll just call some dancers and bring them in. And all the cameras will be off. Because you talk to some of these dancers, professionals and stuff, they'll tell you how much they got their dick sucked at some of these places. How much they got their dick sucked, had sex with a few women. Some of the women will grab them and actually pay them for the boyfriend experience. Pay them. That's how deep it is. And what they paying for? What they really paying for? They paying because of that man's body. If the man was just ordinary, average body, they ain't paying for that. That's how bad they want it. And some people capitalize and offer that. I want y'all to think about that. All right. In fact, I'm gonna put a link to this YouTube page where they talk about this thing. I think it's called Strip Down Podcast. Yeah, these are pros talking. So anyway, that's all I got for today, y'all. I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and